2016 Do the Right Thing Challenge recognition ceremony.
The very serious issues of bullying and youth violence took center stage at the Palm Beach County Convention Center during the 2016 Do the Right Thing Challenge recognition luncheon. The top 10 middle school essay writers honored during the annual event were selected from a pool of more than 28,000 entries. Students wrote stories and poems describing how bullying or violence has impacted them.
Early in the morning, I sit in my bed, thinking about the hurtful comments that will be said. All these things race through my head. I never imagined going to school was something I dread. This means that kids who get bullied constantly, they try to stop it, and sometimes it might be hard.
Quinton, along with 7th grade student Kirsten Brown, were honored as the Do the Right Thing ambassadors. Both will travel to Washington, D.C. this summer to represent Palm Beach County during National Do the Right Thing Challenge Week. Essay topics span the gamut, giving voices to often hushed topics such as bullying within youth sports.
Some teams, they can just take things too far, or coaches can just be like really verbally harsh. So yeah, it caused me to not be able to play in all my games.
Battling bullying and youth violence takes a team effort, which is why this campaign has the support of the school district, local governments, law enforcement, and area businesses.
Violence is probably the most serious public health crisis facing children in America today. We've got to do something, and the public school system alone cannot be responsible for this. Parents, teachers, and volunteers and people in the community, like my company and the other companies that support this project, really care about these kids, and that's why we want to do something.
So this is the young in our community. We have to really, I think, to look out for their well-being and to offer these sorts of opportunities, which we're really glad to do. And in the end of the day, Florida Crystals is a local company, and many of our students are children of the parents who work at Florida Crystals and in the agricultural industry.
Numerous community and education leaders spoke during the ceremony, including Superintendent Robert Avosa.
Between the digital content that's out there, the apps, all the things that adolescents deal with are much harder today. And so let's first, as parents and community members, acknowledge the fact that our kids need much more support.
Law enforcement officers stress the importance of early intervention.
So it's important to know what they're thinking and what's bothering them. That's why this program's so valuable. But it goes beyond just being bullied. It goes the violence in the gangs, all the things they're subjected to with the drugs and peer pressure, the whole gamut of things.
You need to start early, because by the time it comes to our office, the state attorney's office, it's already too late. The young person will have a permanent record. You can do a lot more on the front end to avoid tragedies from happening than to pick up the pieces afterwards. And you can't arrest your way out of a crime problem, so you need prevention. Activities like this.
And thanks to the middle school students who are finding the courage to speak out and take a stand, this program is changing lives. Claudia Shea reporting for the Education Network, keeping you informed.